Hello, I'm Will York, and this is the Mr. Will Show. Where that came from is I work at St. Michael's School in the cafeteria, and I had to have a name tag that said Mr. Will York on it, but they just saw the Mr. Will and they just started calling me Mr. Will, so I decided to call this the Mr. Will Show. And these kids range from preschool to 8th grade, and every one of them's got a little story. I love every one of them. And sometimes their mothers would write them a little note in their lunchbox, and sometimes put a little joke in there. So they would share the joke with me every day, and that's how I got started with the jokes. Along with my son, for like 2 or 3 Christmases in a row, he got me a calendar that had it's called Bad Dad Jokes. So I started sharing those on Facebook, and it seemed like it was pretty popular. So I just kept up with it. I mean, humor to me is a way for me to deal with life's struggles and disappointments, and it just kind of helps me keep grounded. It also, it helps people to smile and relax and, maybe forget about their troubles for a while. And it's also a way to have camaraderie with people and connect with them. And mostly, I've found that you just can't take life too seriously. So, anyway, I thought I'd share a few jokes today that I've used before. So, did you hear about the population of Ireland's capital? Well, it's Dublin. Dublin. Why should you never laugh at your spouse's choices? Well, it's because you're one of them, if you're married. What do you call someone who immigrated to Sweden? An artificial sweetener. They just keep getting better, or worse, one of the two. What's more amazing than talking to dogs? The spelling bee. Why didn't the vampire attack Taylor Swift? She had bad blood. I was interrogated over the theft of cheese toast. Man, they really grilled me. Here's a good one. How do you make holy water? Well, you boil the hell out of it. So 2 guys walk into a bar. The third one ducks. My wife accused me of being immature, so I told her to get out of my fort. So a cowboy left Montana to go to Texas on Friday and came back on Friday. How do you think he did it? He named his horse Friday. What do you call an escaped owl? Houdini. Like I said, they just keep getting better. There were 2 peanuts walking down a dark alley, and one was assaulted. So how do you make a witch itch? You take away her W. Cosmetic surgery used to be such a taboo subject. Now you can talk about Botox and nobody ever raises an eyebrow. If the Pilgrims were alive today, what would they be known for? Their age, of course. What did the Chip say when he saw the cheese stealing? Hey, that's nachos. Did you know that the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. Most people by now are just kind of nodding their head. And what did the policeman, this is for Officer Franklin and Streeter here, Chief Franklin. What did the policeman say to his belly button? You're under a vest. Sorry, Chief Franklin. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. What do you call someone with nobody and no nose? Nobody knows. What do you call a scary looking reindeer? A caribou. What do you call an apology written in dots and dashes? A remorse code. Why do birds fly south in the winter? Because it's far too far to walk. What does the man in the moon do when his hair gets too long? Well, he clips it. What do you do with a dead chemist? You bury him. What did the walrus go to? Why did the walrus go to the Tupperware party? He was looking for a tight seal. I'm terrified of elevators, you know, so I'm going to start taking the steps to avoid them. I'm going to start taking steps to avoid them. Why did the golfer bring 2 pair of pants? Well, just in case he got a hole in one. The rotation of the earth really makes my day. Just thought I'd mention that. Cooking out this weekend? Well, don't forget the pickles. It's kind of a big deal. Well, that's all I got for now. So I'll sign off before everybody starts throwing tomatoes. This is the Mr. Will Show. We'll see you next time.